Hello everyone, this is Ritesh. In this video, I'm going to talk about AEM workflow. So the very first question is, what is workflow? Workflow is steps of few activities, processes, and whatever you want to automate in your application. Example is for say you want to run something maybe on nightly basis, or whenever you are activating any page, or maybe whenever you are inputting something in your content, you want to do some execution in background. So what we can utilize is AEM workflow. This is just an example. There can be several examples related to your web application. So in this tutorial, basically what I'm going to talk about, what is workflow, how can we create a workflow model, and then what are the ways through which we can trigger a workflow, what are the sub components which are applicable while we create a workflow model, and then how can we create a custom process step, which is nothing but a sub component which is helpful while we create a workflow model. So first thing is how we access workflow on AEM author instance. What we need to do, we need to access this localhost, as in on whatever port you have. I'm talking about localhost, but of course whenever it will go on maybe staging environment or QA environment, testing environment, whatever environment you have, IP and port, and then by default you should land on start.html. You should click on the tools and then workflows. We have several tiles available over here. I will discuss like what are the usages of these tiles, but the very first tile, which is models, if we click on it, we will land on a UI where we can create new workflow model. I have created a workflow model for this exercise, but let me just first show you how can we create a new model, and then I will just jump on to the already created workflow model which is applicable for this demo. So we can click on this create and then create model, and then it will ask you to give some name. So give some name, maybe it's my workflow model, and click on done, and it's created. Just hover over it and you will get this right click icon over here, select it and then click on edit. So basically this UI will be helpful when you want to add it or maybe you want to configure your workflow. Very first thing is whenever a workflow is started, right, there are few stages in between. Stages are nothing but the phases, we can say. So for example, my workflow started now, or maybe it's pending for some approval, or maybe out of 5 process, 2 processes are completed, 3 are still remaining. So we can, I will just to tell you using the other tiles, right? There is a tile in which we can go to that console. We can see the history of any of the workflow which is running, or maybe it's already completed, or maybe it's failed because of some reason. So we can check what is the issue through logs. But as in, how can we add those stages? If we click over here, go to properties, okay, and then this tab stages, we can add stages over here. For example, this is my I'll just initiate this workflow, and then maybe it's in progress right now, and maybe it's complete. Yeah, so these are the stages we can have. Okay, and then maybe I will just save and close. Okay, another thing is within this workflow model, right, whatever what you will see on this UI, start of the flow and end of the flow, that is already there. Okay, step 1 is also there. Step 1 is nothing but if you just edit it, it's like as in basically it's participant chooser. So as in after this workflow started, right, as in what are the other stages it should go. So this checkbox, right, this is for once this processing is complete, it should go to the next process. Okay, in this one we actually don't have anything, but we can just add the stages whatever we have just added. So for example, this participant chooser will come under initiate stage. Okay, just save it, and then if we insert a new component, right, there are multiple components available, and split or split. There are others as well. So let me just jump onto the workflow what I have created for this demo, and then I will explain one by one what is the usage of this. But before that, let's just understand, as in concept wise, this is workflow model. Now we have to configure various components into this one, and then we just need to sync it. So this is how to create a workflow. Okay, so because lots of time what happens, even we get this question in interview as well, like what do we understand by workflow and how do we create it. So workflow is steps of activities, steps of process, which we can run in parallel, which we can run in background, which we can schedule it, we can manually trigger it, and then we have a workflow UI through which there are multiple tiles available. We can go to the models, we can create a new model. By default it will give us this flow start and flow end, and then we can configure stages, and then we can insert components into it. Okay, this video, but I will just continue how can we configure a component, a workflow, as in several components inside workflow model, and then how can we trigger it. So stay connected, stay tuned. Okay, thank you so much.